Hello everyone, welcome to Roman's Arc. I hope you all doing well and fine. So today I have a very cute little doll, and her name is Millie. So she is a Lhasa episode, and here is she. Millie. Good girl, Millie. She is absolutely sweet, very loving and caring dog. She is actually a toy breed. So I have two toy breeds. One is the Lhasa and another is the toy culture Pom. So it's basically Pomeranian, the other one. So her temperament, if I talk about her temperament, she is absolutely very soft natured girl. She is very calm. She has a lot of long hairs, but since we are grooming her hairs and all, so she has short hairs for the moment, more because it's summer. So we keep doing the brush on a daily basis, and we maintain her very well. She is absolutely amazing. Very cute dog, very nice with the kids, and a very sweet dog in the family. You can keep in a small home, you can keep in a big home. So she is basically all-rounder, very soft natured, and also very loving with the other pets as well. But apart from that, they don't eat that much as compared to the big dogs. They eat only a little bit, maybe a quarter plate or something. They're very easy to groom. You can groom them at home. I basically groom them at home all the times. Apart from that, yeah. So the purpose of making the video today is I wanted to tell you guys about tick fever. So tick fever is basically a very deadly disease, and it's mostly common in most of the dog breeds. The dog breeds, those which are prone to tick fever, is the German Shepherd, the Labrador, and the small breeds. For example, the toy Poms, Lhasas, Shih Tzus. These all breeds are prone to tick fever, although tick fever can happen to any dog. Alright. Apart from that, you see, my toy Pomeranian, he met with a tick fever a couple of days ago, and how I came to know about that was he had fever. First he had like so many ticks because the breeder that I took him from, he gave the dog with much of ticks. Not his fault too, because the dog was living with other dogs, so this is a highly contagious disease. It spreads from one dog to another, more of when your dog has a lot of ticks. Now you have to make sure that whenever your dog has ticks, now let's say for example, if your dog has let's say 5 or 10 ticks, it's fine. I mean, you can do the examination at home, and you can fix it there's a spray by the name of Fipronil. I'll share the link down in the description below so you can check it. So if there are like 5 or 10 ticks in the home or in the dog, basically, so you can remove it. But if your dog has more than 100, 200 ticks, that becomes dangerous. In that case, first doctor puts a shot to remove all the ticks from the blood, because they're stuck in the blood. They suck your dog's blood, and every time they bite your dog, it leaves a toxin in their blood, which is highly dangerous. So just make sure that the toxin does not increases by the bites. She's barking at the window. So she's basically barking at this window. And there's a lot of air ventilation. She's highly alert. Millie. Alright, anyways. So apart from that, oh my god, too hot. But apart from that, nah, Millie, that's it. Bus. Come here. No, there's nobody. Millie. Alright, and apart from that, since I told you there's a Fipronil spray to make the ticks go away, and apart from that there's a shot which doctor gives to your dog to fix it. But how you can recognize a tick fever in your dog? Let's say, for example, your dog has 100 ticks, okay, on an average. Now, those 100 ticks are vanished because the medicines that you applied. After 7 to 10 days, if your dog comes with a fever, he will lose his appetite. He will not eat, he'll be lazy all the time, sleeping. He'll lose his appetite. He'll not eat anything, absolutely anything. He'll even stop drinking water. So when that happens, you first have to do a blood test. Now, in the blood test, what they check is the RBC, the red blood cells. They check, your platelets, the blood platelets. In the tick fever, the blood platelets goes less. It's same like in humans, in dengue. What happens in dengue, right? So your blood platelets go less, and you feel weak. And if your treatment is not done on time, you finally collapse. So that's what happens with them. So in the initial stage, the dog will not show you any symptoms. He will eat well, he will sleep well, he will play well. But once that infection starts to increase, he gets fever. Once he gets fever, he might do vomit. He will stop eating food. He might have loose motions, and all those gastrointestinal problems will appear. Now, when that happens, and when you do a blood test, and your dog comes positive with the tick fever, you have to start the immediate treatment then and there. If you don't do that, your dog unfortunately will collapse in 24 to 48 hours. Now, I'm not joking, guys. I have been through this. I know it. My toy Pomeranian was suffering with this tick fever, and it went so worst that at one point of time I thought that he will not see tomorrow's sunrise. Yes, it was that worst. So I've been through this, I've experienced this. I'm saying you from my own experience. It is very deadly. Please take care of your dogs. And it is highly contagious. I have 4 dogs in the home. Doctor gave me a warning. It's a highly contagious disease. Please take care of your dogs. Keep an eye on other dogs that they should not catch the disease from my toy Pomeranian. So post which the treatment that I started, so doctor gave tick fever shots, and apart from that there is the intravascular IV. They say in a tick fever that injection has to be given in the vein of the dog, like in the legs, front legs or rear legs, any. So that injection basically goes inside the vein, and it clears the the toxins in the dog's blood vessels and in the blood in all the veins. Basically, it cleanses your dog's toxins from its body. This treatment is for big dogs. It goes for like 1 week or so, 7 days. For small dogs like toy breeds, it goes for 3 to 4 days, depending upon the dog's condition. And besides that, you have to keep a close watch. You have to continue with the antibiotics for like 10 days. Along with that, you have to give a Live 52, which supports the liver, because when you give more antibiotics to your dog, it affects their liver, which again is not a good sign, because if your dog's liver is damaged, he will not eat anything, and when he will not eat anything, that will again create weakness in the body, and he'll be prone to other diseases. Small dogs are very delicate, they're very fragile, they're very prone to a lot of diseases, not just tick fever. Tick fever is of course one of those, but if the treatment is not done on time, they can get even worse. As small dogs, they have less immunity power as compared to the big ones, the large breeds like Dobermans, German Shepherds, and Rottweilers. So yeah, I mean, this is all about the tick fever for the moment. So I just thought, you know, to let you guys know what all precautions to take, you know, and what all treatment requires. So please get in touch with your vet if you feel your dog has ticks. If you have removed the ticks, keep an eye for at least 10 days. If your dog comes with a fever, do the blood test immediately, like right away. You do not have to wait for a day or two, because that is going to be very deadly. If tick fever virus comes in your dog's body, the treatment has to be there on immediate grounds. So yeah, that was all from my side, and I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for your love and support, and keep supporting your brother. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.